Hello, my name's David. Today's March 4th, 2018. And I'm just going to speak some of my thoughts. What if you knew who you were in Christ, but you recognized that people may reject you or be offended by you, and so you didn't know who to bring a message to that the Lord had put upon your heart, upon your mind. He'd give you great understanding, but you didn't know how to share it or express it for fear of rejection, for fear of being offensive. And so you continued to walk with Jesus, and He continued to strengthen you and comfort you onto the point where you knew what you needed to do. You needed to share that message and recognize, just as He was obedient to the Father's will, that you also needed to be obedient unto the Father's will, even if it meant that those who were your friends, those who you knew, those who you loved, would hear that message, and they might say that you're crazy, say that you are not hearing from God, that you don't know God. They may say you have a devil. They may say you have been deceived. But in your heart and in your mind and in your soul, you know the truth. And the truth came from above, and you knew that it would ultimately come down and practice and prosper and grow into something mighty, that people would say this was the work of the living God, this was of God. You knew the future of this thing, but you didn't know who to take it to. Just imagine. You almost recognize that some people are very happy with their lives right now, but if that were to all change, if God was to send out a warning, and He says, come out of her, my people, He's calling you out of Babylon, would you actually go? Would you depart from that sinful city, that city that's full of abominations unto God? Would you leave? Would you seek righteousness? Would you seek truth? Or would you try to continue to dwell in that place? The reason I'm thinking these things is because God has been calling me out on sin, rebuking and chasing me with love, because He wants to transform my life. He wants to make me a new creation in Jesus Christ. And in order to do that, I had to leave Babylon. I had to go out, that sinful city. I needed to leave it behind. As He says, come out of her, my people. He's calling you all out, every last one of you. Leave Babylon. You do not want to be partakers in what God has in store for her. He's going to leave Babylon desolate, which means with no inhabitant, desolate, empty, perhaps without spirit. You got to get out of Babylon. So just trust the Lord and call upon His name. And Jesus is the only name by which we may return to the Father. So those are my thoughts for the day. Again, I love you all. God bless you.